Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he was alert to it. And he was quick to react. Kaká. It's run loose here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. A searching ball that into space. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Torres. And he's searching through. Can he finish? There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Palmeiras finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And claimed it back swiftly. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Kaká. He's through, now is he in? Kaká is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Looking to widen the gap even further here. Great chance here from position A1. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, what has happened here? Ball's gone out of play. Quarter of an hour played. That's good vision. And that is expertly dealt with. He's found a way through. They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Kaká.
Kaká really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
No, that was never going to make it. Ribery. And the counter is on. Messi. Davis. And it's Messi. Has a look and has a go. Oh, he's been caught napping. Big chance. Must be. Has a go! They've done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Adams, forwards and with intent. Kaká, Mbappe. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, nicely intercepted. 15 minutes till half-time. Kaká, that is a great... Can he put it away? Mbappe! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they're at it again in double quick time. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, super find. Oh, that's well spotted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Ribery. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! He's had a hit! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh no, what's Torres? And that is faded wide.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Mbappe. Defending was strong and firm. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Looking for the runner. And the first half is done. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Palmeiras didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Interesting ball. Tries a shot! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And yes, it's him again. He's had a shot! It's in! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Palmeiras playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. He's picked his way through. Julie! No mistake!
Palmeiras clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Messi. And it's Guardiola. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Now it's Mbappe, and he's certain... Chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. And he's picked out the run. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe, can he spark a counter here? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Koundé deals with that comfortably. Ruben Neves. And it's Nakata. Adams cuts out the pass. Nakata. Kaká. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Ribery.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Kaká. Palmeiras needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Mbappe. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Messi. Hits one! Nakata. Hakimi. Now it's Mbappe. Nakata. And he's intervened well there. Aims beyond the defence. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Palmeiras with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Milan have the chance. And he's had a hit! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Ribery. It's gone for a throw-in. Now it's Messi. It's a loose ball. Kaká. Adams is the guilty party there. And he is going into that little black book. Adams gets over and intercepts. Floated through. No, that's been intercepted. Well read, nice interception. No way through. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. Now this could be it. He's got the shot away! Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, didn't catch it right. The final 5 minutes. Marquinhos makes the interception. Guardiola. Now it's Torres. Great ball and he's in here. There's the hit! They've scored! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nakata is there to clear. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time, and that could set him on his way. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Nakata, oh, smashing header! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Oh, what has happened here? Diving header! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
Szoboszlai instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
Pinches it off him.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Szoboszlai. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's found a way through. Big header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Sorloth is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And that's put paid to a promising move. First quarter of an hour gone. Palmeiras yet to have an attempt on goal. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Chouameni, Danielson. Corner then. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now that looks a decent ball. Great chance! That's a lovely, neat pass. And the counter is on. And he welcomes it in. And he's quick to get it clear again. Can he get away here? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Ribery. Up he goes! Alexander-Arnold. Referee has just said play on.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Belletti. Oh, they can break here. Oh, that's a key interception.
A beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hernandez. Beckham. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, it's Sorloth. Nice physical challenge.
Sorloth really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, he's found support out wide. That's the throw. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Davis, and he's managed to get free. Chance! Goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
After 43 minutes is...
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Palmeiras have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Nico Williams. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now he's off and running. He can run onto that. Danielson, he's picked his way through. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Palmeiras go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are already promptly back underway. Palmeiras carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Guardiola. And they can counter here. There's no flag.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Julie! And he hits the net. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Shot could be on. Mbappe is on his own. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Denilson, he's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
306.
Foot in. Denilson. Pass is just off target. Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Hernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pass somewhat off target. Well read, nice interception. Messi picked out. Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Rudiger gets a foot in here. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe, and he's on his way. Closing in on goal. Can he put it away? Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Long ball looking to counter. Ribery. Fabian Ruiz turns back here, probably the best option. Nuno Mendes. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Vitinha. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Palmeiras leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gets a good foot in there.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Koundé is there, and he can pick it up. And it's Ribery. Rafinha, well, played right into his path. Dembele! Beckham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mendes is in a really good position out wide. Vitinha. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Dembele. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe shapes to shoot! Fabian Ruiz! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Dembele. Oh, good read. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Dembele. And he's been shifted off it. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. He could be in here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He can run onto that. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Ribery. It's Saka. Ribery. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Camavinga. Mbappe. Nuno Mendes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He has found a way through. Adams. Mbappe. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Can he put it away? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ribery. Ribery going full tilt down the... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. The second half then, just getting going.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to...
And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Fabian Ruiz does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Threads one in. Messi. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And it's Dembele. Palmeiras can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He is through here. Nicely weighted. Real chance! They've scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, good-looking ball. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Mbappe, great chance! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Fabian Ruiz. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, great ball! Great hit! Played long and they could be in here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. There's the hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Terrific header! Harmlessly behind. Now it's Mbappe. Beckham. Mbappe! Bruno Mendes. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Coming on to replace him is number 18, Matías Cunha.
Palmeiras have reclaimed it. Khan. Koundé. Camavinga. 75 minutes played. And he's intervened well there.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
He's tried one! Oh, that's a waste.
Palmeiras were again presented with an opportunity to break and looked very, very threatening.
Number 20, Mbappe. Coming on the field is number 6, Gavi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Showing great feet there. And he lines up a cross.
Substitution on the field, number 17, Vitinha. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Soboslai.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Thiaw cuts it out. Palmer, and the shot! That's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Thiaw cuts out the pass. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Guardiola. Quality ball. It's Pedri. Neatly clipped into space. Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Palmer. And he's had a hit! That is decidedly lacking. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Matías Cunha. Dembele, a player who needs no introduction. And that will be it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Palmeiras clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Neymar! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's managed to get free. Stojkovic! And yes, it's there! Two, and we've barely begun here.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Al Hilal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. Palmeiras have conceded twice already. This is a horribly uncomfortable predicament for them. Stojkovic. No, that's been intercepted. That has been Cut short. Oh, can he get onto this? Couldn't squeeze it through. He's through here. It's a great ball. Stojkovic. Well, they've got it again. Figo. Gerrard, a player who needs no introduction.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Stojkovic. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, what a ball! He's had a shot! Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Figo. Oh, super find. Palmeiras already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. He's found the way through. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's a key interception. Gerrard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Fiddles it through. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's a sharp little ball here. Stojkovic does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, great chance! Can he finish? They've scored! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Shapes to shoot! They've done it! And the lead is extended still further. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Al Hilal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Guardiola. Looking for options for move. Real chance! Goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Palmeiras give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. You can run onto that. Adams is the guilty party there. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what? And again! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He could be in here. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Davis just loves to go forward whenever he can. Interesting ball. Palmeiras have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
Beckham! Oh, off the bar! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Bigo is fouled. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Beckham has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And the half-time whistle goes. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede.
It's Bigo! He's scored! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Now it's Mbappe. Messi, he has found the way through. Beckham. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The pass is intercepted. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Mbappe. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Al Hilal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that's...
Stojkovic! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Big chance! That's another chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Palmeiras can count themselves very lucky there. They look fragile.
Oh, the manager might turn blue here any second. He's probably sounding it right now.
Now this could be a chance. Stojkovic. Neymar.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Neymar. And the shot! And it's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Al Hilal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Ribéry. Hits one! Really well taken goal. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Palmeiras can have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Back into the middle. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ribéry. That has not gone well. And that has left him in a heap. He's played him through. Oh, he's burst through. It's Figo! And one more try!